Assalamualaikum and welcome to Kampung Jalan Parit 1 and 2 Timur. Kampung Jalan Parit 1 and 2 Timur is located within Mukim Pancang Bedena, Sungai Besar in Sabak Bernam District, Selangor. During 1910s, the site was once a mangrove and forest land until a small group of Javanese settlements started to fill the area in 1920. In 1932, JPS has built a controlled drainage area of 15,000 acres to be used as paddy field. During 1940, the settlement started to develop along Jalan Parit 1 and 2 Timur, and in 2000 until now, the number of settlements are increasing. The land use in Kampung Jalan Parit 1 and 2 Timur are agriculture, settlements and water supply. The agriculture is rice cultivation, which consists of two seasons, which is the main season and off-season, while the harvesting month is on March and September. Nowadays, the overall rice cultivation process are using machineries and technologies instead of traditional method. The machineries used are tractor, rice transplanter, combine harvester, UAV drone and excavator. The daily activities of local people are agriculture and also fishing. The pattern of spatial organization are consists of macro scale and micro scale. The macro scale are circulation network where the pattern formed by the circulation and paddy lot, while the pattern of settlement is formed in linear. The macro scale is house layout which consists of front yard, side yard, kitchen yard and also rear yard. In response to the natural environment of site, the irrigation and settlements are mostly based on their influence towards the paddy field. The location of the site is in hinterland area with a fertile land that has influence towards local economy, hydrology and location. To adapt with their surrounding environment, the location of their settlements are in a form that complement to the paddy field, and most of the local income come from agricultural activity. The traditions that still practiced by local people are tahlil, where elders believe that it is a sadaqah to the deceased. Next is khatan, that is performed on male child as part of cleanliness and sunnah. There are also special cuisine influenced by the Javanese, which are sambal taun kulit lembu and sambal goreng Jawa. Lastly, a culture that significant to the Javanese in Hari Raya Aidilfitri, which is Baraan, where people gather and visit from one house to another in entire village from morning until Maghrib to celebrate Aidilfitri together. There are 5 types of boundary in Kampung Jalan Parit 1 and 2 Timur. The boundaries are main dish that divides the area of site location and site contacts, while works as main inlet. Concrete inlet dish that divides the area between each paddy lot and as water inlet for the paddy field. Outlet dish that divides the area of roadways and pathways. Roadways that divides the area of settlements and increase visibility of boundary. And lastly, pathways that divide the area of paddy field and settlement with the outlet dish. The circulation networks that can be identified within the site study can be divided into 4 types, which are primary road, secondary road, tertiary road and also pathway. The rice cultivation plays a major role in socio-cultural life of Kampung Jalan Parit 1 and 2 Timur. The area are mostly dominated by paddy field, and according to the local people, source of income for some villages come from the paddy field, but most of it serve as their hobby only. Other than the paddy field, we can find various of vegetation in the site study, such as the orchard, roadside, aquatic and also house yard vegetation. The most common wildlife on site is bangau, as the rice growing cycle influences the diversity and species of birds. Other wildlife that can be found are burung raja udang, burung pipit, ular senduk Jawa and siput gondang emas. The types of building on site are modern building, traditional house, warehouse and warung. The site is dominated by traditional house made from wood consists of tebalaya, serambi, timber pillar, kalung, kitchen and also outdoor toilet. Other than that, the main structures on site are bridge for people to cross the ditch and hut as resting place for farmers. We can also find the small scale elements on site, such as the water vessel, trap and also the owl nest. Cultural landscape in Kampung Jalan Parit 1 and 2 Timur have the potential and opportunities for education. All the landscape characteristics must be conserved to protect the ecosystem and enhanced with proper planning system that can give benefits to local people and future generation.
Introducing Bagan Sungai Besar Sabak Bernam. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Sarah and I will be presenting my group to show you about the fisherman settlement of Bagan Sungai Besar Sabak Bernam. To introduce you to Sungai Besar, I will begin first with the origin name of Kampung Bagan Sungai Besar. According to the history told by local ancients, Sungai Besar comes from a river that spans a village there. Originally, it was just a small town built along the banks of the river and there are villages nearby. Moving on with the historical overview of Bagan Sungai Besar. It all started in 1940 where the fishermen began to explore the area which was full with mangrove vegetation. Now the area has become one of the main centers of fresh seafood to trade with the suppliers and consumers in Bagan Sungai Besar. For the land use and activities in Bagan Sungai Besar, the dominant land use is the industrial area where most fisheries trading activities are carried out. River area also plays a big role as fishermen conduct their daily fisheries routine. Moreover, the fisheries industry has contributed most of the economic values in the area, which also brings profit to the local people. The arrangement of settlements in Bagan Sungai Besar is influenced by landform, circulation network, and also landscape. Other than that, Chinese settlement did not follow the typical Malay house composition. Through the site study of vegetation and wildlife in the fishermen settlement of Bagan Sungai Besar, the unique vegetation and wildlife that were found at the site are important in terms of ecological importance as it maintains the ecosystem of the fishermen settlement and functions as valuable natural resources to the local settlers. For example, mangrove forests such as Soneratia cassiolaris, Rhizophora apiculata have been beneficial to the fish as ideal breeding grounds for much of the world's fish, shrimp, crabs, and other shellfish. In Bagan Sungai Besar, microclimates have an impact on building design and construction. The river in Bagan Sungai Besar is also influenced by the local business and transportation, making it the major access for fishermen. In circulation network, the hierarchy Kampung Bagan Sungai Besar is divided into 4 types of circulation: the primary route, secondary route, tertiary route, and waterway. Bernam River is the main course for boats and fishermen to do their daily work.
Kampung Bagan Sungai Besar have many tangible and intangible boundaries. The most beautiful boundary is Bernam River. It can maintain a peaceful border with our neighbor and clearly delimiting our right and interests with respect to fishing and marine living resources.
The fishermen practices and also the significant building in this area are the features resulting from cultural traditions at Bagan Sungai Besar that we should preserve as it gives an economical value to the locals. This local activity for keeping the economy stable should have a promotion where we must support the local businesses. The dominant building structure in Sungai Besar is mostly influenced by Chinese community, which affects the activities and tradition. This is because the dominant races that live in Sungai Besar are mostly Chinese. Moreover, every Chinese temple is located in a strategic location which is near to every house accessible for the Chinese community to perform their prayers.
To conclude, Bagan Sungai Besar has shown most of the landscape characters in the cultural landscape. The history and fishermen settlement itself has bring a lot of opportunity and potential not only for the local but also for the landscape of the Sungai Besar. However, there are also some of lack and weaknesses that need to be concerned so that the settlements of Sungai Besar can be retained. Thank you.